Hello and welcome to Fine Arts with Basim. I'm your host Basim, and today we're going to start a new portrait. It's actually one of our Lord Jesus, and as you can see, I I drew the face and a bit of the body using again the same method, the grid method. And I transferred the image from small to large. I multiplied it by 6. So here we go. I did it on canvas again. As you can see, the canvas is basically, it's a material used for painting, and you stretch it around a wooden frame, or you can stretch it around anything else and staple it like they have it here. I bought this one ready actually, so it's ready to go. And it's already primed and everything, so I don't have to do too much work to get it prepared. So to start, again, I have these brushes here with an angle. It's just my preference. You can use any kind of brush you want as long as it's made for oil paints. And I'm just going to, again, make all the lines a little more clear for myself, so I'll just use a bit of the turpentine, and I'm going to make the lines clear for myself so I can see what I'm doing. Outline. I used a lot of turpentine to do the outline because it makes it that much more runny. And it can be rough, it doesn't have to be too much detail. And again, I'll start with the face. So for the face, we used all the colors from last time. So the pinks, the yellows, the oranges, and of course a whole lot of white. Mix them in all together. And depending on the gradation of the skin tone, you add more white or brown. So of course brown being for the shaded areas and white for the highlighted areas. Pretty good. Okay, and I'm going to start on the darker side of the forehead. And again, you want to always go into the hairline just a bit so that it overlaps and you don't miss any spots. Okay. Putting in more brown, a little too dark. And remember not to corner yourself where you can't rest your hand. Remember to start from areas where you can actually have your hand rested. That way you have enough control. Okay. I'll use a different brush. Make sure I have it cleaned. And I'll dedicate this brush to the lighter areas. And I'll do the highlighted part of the forehead. Going, and it's not going to be finalized at first. Of course, you're going to go over everything at least one more time. The more coats, the better for oil. The process is very long because you do have to kind of wait and let it dry. For now, I'll ignore the eyebrows. Now, if the color gets too red, the shade, that means you've used too much burnt sienna, and you probably want to balance it with some raw umber. Outline the eye, and again I'm going to use my computer to zoom in. Always easier to just copy off a computer. And then I'm going to dip in the turpentine. Just outlining the eye. All outlined at this point. If you don't like something in the painting, you can kind of do your own thing. Fix it up the way you like. Make it your own. Just blocking in the darker areas. Don't have to blend them in nicely or anything. here. Outline the inside of the other eye. Just roughly. Doesn't have to be finalized or anything. Getting both eyes finalized in terms of shape. Then we start coloring, but we'll leave that for next time. And at this point, we've left it off at this. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time.